So Avengers Infinity War just came out and it had the biggest stakes that we've ever seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel has basically built all their movies around this one central movie with one central villain. That has a lot to live up to. And luckily for us, Marvel did not disappoint. Here are 5 reasons why Thanos is the best Marvel Cinematic Universe villain that we've had thus far. Number 1, he has a clear motivation. One of the hardest things about making a good villain is that you have to make their motivation very clear. Thanos does that every second he's on screen and it's very easy to get behind. So, Thanos, his motivation is to wipe out half the universe. That's very clear, and we always know that his one goal is to wipe out half the universe by gathering all 6 Infinity Stones and putting them in his gauntlet and snapping his fingers. Number 2, his power is substantial. Thanos' power as the Mad Titan is established very efficiently. As soon as he's on the screen, we know that he's a powerful being that you have to be reckoned with once you fight him. The Hulk was basically useless against this guy. That should tell you a little bit about his power. And we've never really had a villain that has had that magnitude of strength, power, and durability. Number 3, Thanos doesn't just kill to kill. It can be very difficult to have a villain that is really hell-bent on taking over the world or taking over the earth with no real substance behind it. Yeah, we're looking at you, DC. If you have a villain that just kills to kill, then it calls into question why he doesn't just kill everyone that he comes into contact with. That problem is solved with Thanos and his one goal of wiping out half the universe. Thanos' goal is based on balance, not just sheer power. If he wanted to exert his will over the universe, he could do that, but that's not his goal. He wants to bring balance to it. And to do that, he has to get the Infinity Stones and wipe out half the populations of the universe. He doesn't want to just kill to bring pain upon people. He only kills those who get in his way and those who he has deemed to be the half that is going to die. Number 4, his reasoning makes sense. So, if you get behind Thanos' "oh, kill the universe, that's all I want to do," it's very difficult for you to find this villain compelling. But what he does makes sense given from where he's from. His origin story in this is very condensed, but basically he's from Titan, which is a planet that had the high class on one side and the low class on another. The high class was basically consuming all the resources from what I can understand, and there wasn't enough to go around. That problem could have been solved by just killing part of the population, and Thanos points this out. Everyone, of course, thinks he's crazy because, yes, that's a crazy thing to do and to say, but they don't listen to him, and eventually his planet gets wiped out because of it. That's a very clear backstory to why he's doing what he's doing, and it's logical enough to where audiences can get behind it. The final reason that Thanos is the best villain that we've had thus far is because he succeeds. So if you have big and bad villains talking about how they're going to do this and do that, but they never do it, you're not going to take them seriously, and neither should the audience or the superheroes who have freaking superpowers that deal with them every day. Thanos, however, tells you exactly what he's going to do, and then he does it on screen. He had the most ambitious plan of action that we've seen of any villain thus far, but he still was able to get it done and snap his fingers and wipe out half the universe. That is mad respect to him because he was able to do that with all the forces of every Avengers that we've seen thus far pit against him. And if you don't respect him as a villain after that, then you really don't value your life or the lives of Peter Parker or the life of T'Challa or the life of any other Avenger that you saw die in this movie, because Thanos was able to kill them. So there you have it. There's 5 reasons why Thanos is the best villain that we've had in the MCU thus far.